welcome, guys. I hope you're having a great day so far. I want to say a big thank you to all my subscribers for subscribing, all of your likes, all your great comments. You guys are awesome. Let's go ahead and get started with your tarot read. We'll do letters first. So we'll let some letters come forward. This is sort of your spirit guide's way of stepping up and giving you a more personal message in this read, so you'll know that it might resonate a little bit more strongly with you. We have Q, R, and C were what popped forward so far. O, P, we're going to keep going here. That one. J, flip it over. We have V as well. And a couple more. I'm being told a couple more. It's a lot of letters today. Whoa. These ones all tried to slide out of my hands, so these ones have to come forward. We have X, we have I, and we have B. And now I'm being told to stop with the letters and to move over to the numbers. So we'll allow some of these guys to come forward too. Those ones went sideways. So we have 20, 18, the month of December, 27, the month of January, 24. Let's see what else we got. The month of October, 28, 12, and 31 coming forward. I'm being told to stop now. So that's as many as we need for that one. So if any of this resonates with you, remember with the numbers, it doesn't necessarily reflect a date. This might be an address or a phone number. You're going to know. It means that this message might be a little bit more personal for you. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to use these guys today. Your Path was the first card that popped out. Interesting. So whatever it is that you're doing right now, whatever it is that you're experiencing, this is part of your path. Everything happens for a reason, and whatever's going on, there is a bigger purpose behind it. Sanctity, liberation, detachment, and awakening. Interesting. I feel freeing yourself of something. Some sort of toxic force. I don't know if this was a relationship. I don't know if this was maybe a workplace situation, but I feel like a freeing yourself of something that was extremely toxic and like really, really toxic. Whatever this was. And I feel like you were lost in it for a good long time. I feel like something very heavy weighing on me for a very long time and really having trouble breaking free of it and separating myself from it. It took a lot of strength to be able to detach yourself from this. There was all sorts of emotions invested in it. I do believe that it went on for so long too that it just became almost like part of every day. Just like your everyday sort of what you were going through. I don't want to say that it became normal, but you just got extremely used to this being kind of like the way that things were. It took a lot to sort of wake up and see that this was very destructive in your life, and then find the courage and the strength to step away from it. Like huge change. We're going to grab a couple more here. Non-duality and surrender. I want one more. Can you give me one more, please, Tarot? There it is. And guidance. Interesting. So I'm going to tell you this too, especially with this guidance card. I do feel like you're getting more in touch with your spirituality these days. And part of this choice that you made to step away from something was actually helping you to get more in touch with your spiritual side. It was like the beginning of this journey of coming home to yourself with this non-duality, because everything was out of balance. This extremely toxic situation, it sort of took your focus away from certain things. It took your happiness and your joy away from certain things. I feel like it brought disruption in other relationships in your life. This might have been with friends and family. There was like, you're giving up so much of yourself in whatever this thing was that you almost lost yourself, and your spirituality was a part of that. And this taking this time for yourself, liberating yourself of that toxicity. You've now allowed space for your spirituality to grow. You've allowed space for your soul and your heart to heal, and for you to start getting your feet under you again and to start moving forward. This guidance, you have somebody who's passed over who's like a guardian angel to you. I don't know who it is. It might come out in the cards. But this card very specifically tells me that there is someone, and this someone follows you on your journey. This someone comes to you to give you guidance. You may see birds around or find feathers or coins. You may have dreams with this person in them. I keep getting like birds. So I feel like that's the most common thread for you, is seeing birds. There are signs, it is guidance, it is this person who's with you on your journey and trying to help you through. It is encouragement. It's also a sign that you've done the right thing. Whatever this choice that you've made, choosing yourself, to save yourself, to move away from chaos, it was the right choice to make. That person, even from the other side of the veil, supports you in this choice and is proud of you for making this choice. I need a tarot deck to go with this read. This is the one that's calling to me today. So we'll get going here. Tarot, can you give me more clarification with this message? Queen of Cups, the Star card, High Priestess, the Magician. Absolutely. That is Spirit coming forward again. Just reiterating what I just said. They're proud of you. They're proud of you for finding the strength to and the clarity to step out of this whatever this was, this situation. The Queen of Cups. So I do feel like emotionally it was like, especially when you first stepped out of it, like you were like an emotional wreck. Like it was really hard to get leveled out. It was hard to get your feelings back in line. A lot of crying. I feel a lot of crying went on. And for the first little while, I don't believe that just like one day stopped. But that first little while was pretty friggin' intense. Pretty intense with this transition and this change. That Spirit was with you the entire way. I don't know who this person is who's passed over, but that they were with you the entire way. The Devil card. I think when you left, whatever this Devil card represents, because this represents the toxicity, whether this was a romantic relationship or whether this was a work situation, financially it put you in a really bad spot. I think it took a lot of bravery to step away from stuff without having sort of like the funds in place to have that sort of financial security. I believe there was not financial security. It was like scrambling to try and make ends meet, scrambling to try and find housing, find this, find that. The Eight of Pentacles. I'm going to grab a couple more here. The Six of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. I don't feel like you got financial help either. I gotta tell you, I don't feel like anybody really stepped up to like offer you sort of like a place to stay or a this or a that. It's not that nobody supported you in your path. I just don't feel like financially people really helped or contributed. You were sort of like on your own in this. I don't know if this is because you live in a different place than, you know, kind of like your people, your family, your soul group, your core support group. But I do feel like part of this toxicity in this Devil card had you isolated from all of these people as well. So there wasn't really help when you left. This was like, you got to figure this shit out on your own. You got to do it on your own. Seven of Swords, Four of Swords. You are healing. You are healing. It's not over. You're not healed. You're still healing from whatever this was. This was a really nasty situation. That was really nasty. Three of Swords. I got that Three of Swords. That's a lot of heartbreak. Five of Swords. Lying. And I got the Seven of Swords too. These are the worst of the bunch there. That's what you were dealing with. You were dealing with somebody who you gave and gave and gave and gave to. And somebody who took and took and took. And I think that they were lying. They might have even been cheating. They really broke your heart. This person broke your heart. They broke your spirit first. And then they broke your heart. This was so nasty. You had to get away from this. This was one hell of a destructive force. Ace of Swords. I'm going to tell you though, and I think you already know this because you're going through this healing process and you are starting to find balance again. This relationship that you put so much effort into, so much of your heart, so much of your soul. I know it was very hard to bring this to an end because of what you had invested in it, to be able to look at it for sort of what it was, and then to be able to make a really hard choice and sacrifice it from your life. I know that brought a lot of heartache. I know it brought a lot of grief. It was your wheel of fortune turning. You finding the strength to be able to break free from this. Believe it or not, this is a thing that will usher in a lot of change in your life. This is a turning point. Like I said, your wheel of fortune turning, being able to release this toxicity and step away from this, taking time to heal your heart and your soul. It makes space for positive things to come in, because this thing was so all-consuming. Nothing positive could get into your life, because this thing would just like snuff it out right away. This was a nasty ass person that you were dealing with. The Moon card. The Moon card represents secrets. Secrets still to be revealed. So I'm not sure exactly what those are, if those are going to come forward in the read. King of Swords. Seven of Wands, the Fool card. I'll grab a couple more here. Page of Swords. Okay, you haven't completely broken free from this person yet. And it's not because you haven't done anything. It's this person is actually watching you and watching your journey. This person wants to come back, but they like having control over you. That's the thing. So I feel like they're going to come back. They're going to offer kind of like a 10 of Cups, like happy home life, whatever it is you were wanting this thing to turn into. If you were hoping one day it would become like a marriage, or become a deep committed relationship, or if you were hoping this person would change and become more loving, they're going to offer whatever that is that they know you desire, which is represented by this 10 of Cups card. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. I have to tell you, it's bullshit. That's what the cards are saying. This person's like this Page of Swords. They're sneaky. They're selfish. They're arrogant. They're immature. They're watching you. This person is extremely emotionally cold and controlling too. Very much so. That hasn't changed. That has not changed in the time that you broke free of this toxic energy up until now. That hasn't changed. Nothing's different. That's Seven of Wands next to the Fool card. The Fool card tells me a new perspective. Being able to, getting to this point in your healing journey and being able to look back, it gives you a fresh perspective on what that relationship was and who that person was. Do not lose that perspective if this person comes back. Because that Seven of Wands is about setting those boundaries. That Seven of Wands is about defending yourself, defending your new perspective. Remember what you see in them now. What you didn't see then when you were in the thick of it. Remember now what it's all about. The Nine of Swords. I see fear and anxiety. I don't know if this person was like violent with you. I see fear surrounding this person, and like I said, I don't know if this was like physical violence or they were just that controlling and that manipulative. It was deeply toxic, and I could tell that right from the get-go. This was a deeply toxic situation. I see that they actually bring fear in you when they come back. They make you feel afraid. Like, I don't want this person in my life. I don't want them around. I've finally gotten free of it. I'm finally getting my feet under me and getting my life together and starting to move on. You don't want this person to come back. Absolutely not. I see in the cards. Ace of Wands. King of Cups. I'll tell you though, they're looking for a new beginning with you. It's just a cycle though. They don't want you. This is all about control. Even in these cards, I'm getting different sides of this person coming forward, like the King of Wands. The King of Wands is somebody who can sometimes be unpredictable or have a short temper or be a hothead. This person does not want you to move away. This person does not want you to have a new beginning. This person likes to have control. They like to lord over people. Like this 10 of Wands represents burdens. You can see the figure is very heavily weighed down. That's what they like to do. They like to weigh people down and keep them under their thumb so they can control them. They might come back real sweet as pie though, like this King of Cups, like they're offering love. But the truth is, it's just to confuse you. It's to confuse you into duping you back into another cycle. Another cycle. Temperance. I'm going to grab a couple more. Ooh. Two of Pentacles came flying out, and it came out in reverse. Okay? Balance. Balance, and it was right next to the Temperance card. You need to practice balance between emotion and logic here when this person comes crawling back, because they know, like, you guys spent enough time together. They know how to get to you. They know how to say the things that you want to hear. It's going to be very important to set your emotions aside. And like that Fool card and the Seven of Wands say, to remember that new perspective that you have on what that used to be, on what that relationship truly was, and who that person truly was to you. The Emperor is the energy that you need to embody when this person comes around. Be confident in your choices. Be confident in the choice that you made stepping away from this toxicity. Be confident in yourself and trust yourself in living life without this person, being able to handle whatever they have, whatever manipulative things they try and say to you to draw them back in. Be confident in yourself and be confident in your journey. The Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. Because they wore you down over a long period of time. It took a lot of strength for you to break free from this. Like I said, like it was a long period of time, and it was really heavy toxicity. It was hard to move away. You're starting to get your Ten of Pentacles. You're starting to get your feet under you. You're starting to find that awakening, that happiness. Your heart, your soul, your mind is starting to heal from this. You have a bright future ahead of you without this toxicity in it. The Chariot card. It is that forward positive progress. Don't lose that positive progress that you've made. Don't lose it. Keep going in the direction that you're going. Keep moving away from toxicity. You don't need to have toxicity in your life. This person is taking up way too much of your time, way too much of your energy. They just want to draw you into another cycle again. Like the Six of Cups, just draw you into another cycle. Seven of Cups is all about choice. I do have the World card here right next to the Seven of Cups. This tells me you choosing yourself, you choosing like to be in this Emperor energy, choosing this healthy path forward and leaving toxicity behind comes with abundant rewards. I'm not just talking, like money, like winning the lottery or something. I'm talking about healing your soul, having that deeper connection to your spirituality, finding self-confidence, self-love, and self-empowerment. And all of these things on the inside translate to the outside and your relationships with the people around you, so that if a time comes when you're ready, it will translate into who you're with in the future and have a positive impact on that. Even regardless of that, it will just help you to feel happier on a day-to-day life, because you're not allowing anybody toxic in. Like, forget about romance, friends, coworkers, acquaintances, anybody who you meet who's toxic. If you have that ability to be that Emperor and to just cut that out of your life and not accept negativity in, and sort of protect your bubble, protect that your life and the happiness within it by not allowing toxicity to flow in, you're going to be happier. You absolutely will be. We're going to grab a couple more. This one went sideways, so it needs to come out. The Knight of Wands, you are moving on from this. You made a really hard choice in the beginning to step away from toxicity and to move on. Keep moving. That's what the cards are saying. Keep moving in that direction. You're doing the right thing. You're going the right way. This spirit, whoever this is who's crossed over, who's extremely proud of you for making this choice, for stepping up and making this choice for yourself, they are still actively trying to guide you, and they are coming through in the cards, and they are encouraging you in this positive forward movement. Keep moving. Nothing can stop you in life. Nothing can stop you from finding happiness. Nothing can stop you from finding inner peace and balance. The only thing that can hold you back, like the Hanging Man says, is you, those fears, those doubts, those insecurities, giving into those things. Giving into those things. You don't have to. You're destined to have a bright new future ahead of you, but it's one you have to claim for yourself, which you've already started to do, and to hold on to that claim and believe in it and keep moving forward. Move forward with confidence. You can do this. You can change your life. You've already taken a huge step, and you're actively taking steps every day, healing your heart, healing your mind, healing your soul. And like the World card says, It absolutely comes with rewards. Rewards on the inside that translate to rewards on the outside. And you will have abundance and you will have happiness. And it's because it's something that you've made for yourself, because you have the inner strength to do it. Alrighty, guys, take care.